Okay. Should be back now. District Court. Defendant Lobby. Number 3. Are you ready, Mr. Parker? Am I?
Am I ready?
I'll take that as a no. It's okay, Mr. Parker. We'll prove you're innocent. I knew I could count on you guys. He doesn't sound too sure about that. Do you know who's testifying today? I'm pretty sure it's going to be Miss Keys. Sarah? I can see that. Never did like me. Really? She didn't seem too antagonistic when we spoke yesterday. She's good at hiding her true feelings. You have to be when you're in this business. I'm sure there's a lot that little Sarah wasn't telling you. She didn't have those sight blocks. We never found out what was behind them. I wonder what she's hiding. Kind of has anything to do with why she doesn't like Mr. Parker. Hey Nick, I was thinking. Yes? Is it really that bad that somebody killed Mr. Rivales? If he is as bad as Cody says, then everybody's probably better off without him. Murder is murder, Maya. It doesn't matter if the victim deserved it or not. Mr. Galante is kind of a hero, isn't he? He's getting rid of organized crime in the city. Mr. Edward had a friend who wrote the law to help others. Yes, but she didn't impale the people she stole from. Okay. Civilians shouldn't try to take the law into their own hands. We have the police and courts for a reason. It's almost time. We should head in. Court is now in session for the trial of Wayne Parker. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution is ready.
You may give your opening statements.
Your Honor, we have been told, thou shalt not kill. Everybody here has heard of the so-called superhero, Sir Galante, who goes through our streets, slaying criminals. While his intentions may have been good, his actions are still inexcusable. What he does is not heroics. It is an affront to our entire legal system. As evil as the victim, Michael Rivales, may have been, intentionally taking another human's life is never the correct course of action. Galante evaded us for some time, but in the end, he has been captured. Today, you see him before you for what he truly is. Nothing more than a scared, pitiful husk of a man. My, it's certainly hard to believe that this quivering man would be capable of murder. Looks can be deceiving. He may appear meek, but he is indeed a vicious killer. The prosecution will prove to you today that the defendant, Wayne Parker, is not only the culprit in this case, but also in all of Sir Galante's many killings. Thank you, Mr. Williamson. It appears that you have everything under control today. As always, Your Honor. Wow, Nick. Detective Waters is right. This guy is good. I'll definitely have to be on my toes here. Does the defense have an opening statement? Your Honor, the defense believes that Mr. Parker is innocent, guilty of nothing more than being in the wrong place at the wrong time. I believe that the evidence shown today will prove this. You believe? Yes, why? If you truly have the evidence you say you do, then you should not believe. You should know.
I'm sorry?
You should have had all your answers before you walked through that door. Your number of tactics won't work today, Wright. I'm going to reveal you for the sham that you are.
Sham? What did I do to you?
Have you two met before? No, Your Honor. Never.
What was that all about? I'm not sure, but I get the feeling that he isn't too fond of me. He's never even met you. You aren't a sham. Thank you. Your old Maya will always be there for me.
Enough chit-chat. We've wasted enough time already. Yes, enough chit-chat, Mr. Wright.
He started it.
The victim, who I'm Michael Revalis, prime king of the underworld in this city. The defendant was caught entering the Revalis penthouse on the 30th story of the tower. The 30th story? That would be no easy task to climb up. Certainly not. Nobody could be up there by mere accident, which, of course, means that this was premeditated.
Wait just a minute. You don't know that. There's plenty of other reasons he could have been up there.
Is that so? Like what?
Mr. Parker worked in the tower. Is it really that strange he was there?
I'm glad you brought it up. The suspect was there for a meeting with his boss. A meeting which was requested by him. Any questions?
Crap.
That's what I thought.
Damn it. I can't let him get the upper hand this early.
I'd like to hear more about the arrest. For that, I have a witness. She can tell you everything you need to know. Very well. Bring her in.
Hi, everybody?
Please state your name and occupation for the court.
At all? I can give you my phone number too if you want.
No, thank you. Your name and occupation will suffice.
Oh? You sure?
I'm sure, yes.
Okay. Just saying. I'm totally already taken, but you don't.
Name and occupation.
My name's Sarah Keys. I was Mr. Revalis' secretary, before he got gutted, that is. Thank you for that image. I must say, it's so wonderful contesting your pleading here today. I'm so glad I could witness this murder and help you all solve it.
Ms. Keys, no sane person wants to witness a murder. Please keep comments like that to yourself.
Well, excuse me. Angry prosecutor man just doesn't get me, does he? Don't drag me into this.
That's what she calls me.
He's the greatest future boyfriend and future girlfriend could hope for, you know?
Right, you haven't attempted to seduce this witness, have you?
What? No.
Mr. Wright, do you have any idea how immoral something like that is?
No, Your Honor, I didn't. It's okay, Phoebe. You don't need to hide the fact that I've stolen your precious little heart. Can we please just start the testimony?
Yes, let's. Ms. Keys, please tell us about what you saw in the defendant that night.
Okie dokie, Loki. I can do that. He does kind of look like Loki. I think it's pretty obvious that Wade did it. He came up and met with Mr. Revalis right before he died. We have cameras watching in his room, so there's lots of footage of him. They were the only two there, so he's the only one who could have done it. Did I do it right, Mr. Angry Prosecutor?
I prefer Prosecutor Williamson, but yes, you did fine.
Whoopee!
That was a very thorough testimony. I didn't see any room for doubt in it. Right?
Yes?
What are you waiting for? Cross-examination.
I was planning on it. He's gonna cross-examine me? That sounds kinky.
Believe me, Sarah, it's probably nothing like whatever you're imagining.
Okay, so security camera's going to go somewhere. Probably. This is the blackout.
Hold it!
Please leave your speculations to yourself, Sarah. You're going to turn all the jurors against me. Huh? Isn't that what we do in court?
No. What we do in court is find the facts of a case through evidence. Please leave your personal thoughts out in the future.
Oh. Well, the rest of it was fine, right?
Yes, I thought so.
I didn't.
Hold it!
Did you see the meeting? Nope, Mr. Revalis didn't like it when people eavesdropped on his personal conversations. He was a mob boss, after all. Right, so I wasn't actually able to see Wayne But he did go in there.
Do you know what they talked about?
Nope, he just came in and was all like, I'm talking to Mr. Revalis, and I was like, oh, really? And he was all like, yeah, really? And I was like, and he was all like, yeah.
That's enough, thank you. The point is that the defendant met with the victim.
I thought I said things just fine. camera goes in. Watch every room except for the penthouse. Press. When you say lots of footage, how much do you mean? You know, like lots, tons, mucho. I showed you that clip yesterday, remember? Here he is.
That certainly is the defendant.
He's the only person we have a video of from that morning. That video doesn't show the crime. It's just a clip of my client entering the room.
Were you paying attention? She said the defendant was the only person to go in there.
I agree. She was quite clear on this point. Actually, she didn't say that he's the only one who entered the room. Just that he's the only one they have a video of. Are you sure about that? Yep. Great.
This alone should be enough for a guilty sentence.
Indeed. Once Mr. Wright is done with this cross-examination, the jurors can probably decide their verdict. In that case, I better find something quick.
Finish this up, Wright. There's no need to drag it out.
This seems like a rather solid testimony. It's not what I would have liked to start off with, but I have to work with what they give me. Do you see anything wrong with it? Actually, I did notice something strange. Oh, go on, present something. First things first, save. Present.
Objection!
What was it that you told me yesterday? I can't remember? I said lots of stuff. Let me remind you then. Oh, right. That's right. You have lots of information, Mr. Parker, but you're lacking video of the most important thing. The moment of the crime. There were no security cameras in the penthouse. Sorry? I must have forgotten. That was awfully convenient of you to forget.
Objection!
You thought this would be easy, didn't you? Yes, there are no cameras in that room. I can't imagine why the witness would forget something trivial like that.
Trivial?
Yes, trivial. We don't need footage of the murder, because the point remains that the defendant was the only one to have an opportunity.
Oh, yeah, he's right.
Mr. Parker entered the penthouse. He was the last one to do so before Ms. Keys discovered the body. Mr. Wright, would you like to say anything to this?
It's not a matter if I want to. If I don't, then this trial's already over. Mr. Williamson, I believe that somebody else did enter that room, but managed to evade the security system.
Ha! Nonsense.
Did you just make that up? Yes and no. I have a general idea of where I'm trying to go with this.
Quit whispering amongst yourselves and give me some answers. How do you propose that somebody avoided an intricate network of cameras and alarms? And no, I will not accept ninjas as the answer.
I wasn't planning on it. It would have been my first guess.
Blind guessing gets you nowhere in this world. We are here in court to find solid answers. Proof, not supposition.
It was a joke.
Save the humor for another time. And we're still waiting, right?
How's the hostility from this guy? Actually, it's not that complicated. Bypassing the system would have been very easy, considering there was a blackout. If I recall correctly, there was a power outage that morning.
Yes.
This would have been the perfect opportunity for a third party to sneak in.
An opportunity, yes. But that doesn't mean it actually happened.
You can't just ignore the fact that for almost an hour, every camera in the building wasn't working.
I'm not ignoring anything. It's you who are overlooking the fact that the Rivalis Tower had multiple layers of security, not all of which required electricity to function. Ms. Keys being one of them.
Huh? Me?
Ms. Keys was stationed at the reception desk. She would have seen anybody who came in the room.
Ouch. Somehow I forgot that there was a person watching that area the whole time.
Why don't we ask her ourselves? Ms. Keys, did you see anybody else enter the penthouse?
No, I didn't. There's only one way in and out of that room, and that's through me. Nobody could have gotten in without me knowing.
Here are the floor plans for the building. You will see that what she says is true. There is only one door leading into the penthouse. The only way to access the door is through reception, where the witness was. I see. But what is this strange symbol on the left side? That would be a window. Mr. Rivales had a rather large bay window, from which he could view the entire cityscape. The court accepts these floor plans as evidence. The prosecution would also like to present this photo of the crime scene. So much blood! That must have been a very serious wound.
He is dead after all, Your Honor.
And that, as they say, is that.
This trial is spinning out of control faster than I can say guilty.
I believe that we've heard enough. I see no reason to prolong this trial.
The jury may decide.
Yes, Mr. Williamson? Your Honor, at the beginning, I said that it was the prosecution's goal to prove Wayne Parker is guilty of all of Sir Galante's crimes. We have yet to even touch on the subject.
Oh, yes. I'd forgotten about that.
We can't have that man walking away only charged with one murder now, can we? It would be an injustice to the dead.
Just wait. He held off the verdict so that he could add even more punishment.
Sir Galante leaves his mark after each crime. The nature of this mark is known only to the top people on the investigation. When questioned, the defendant knew a rather suspicious amount about it. But he was privy to knowledge that he should not have been. Does the defense have anything to say regarding this accusation?
You better think of something fast. They don't give get-out-of-jail-free cards to serial killers. I know. I'm thinking. Remember everything Cody told us about Sir Galante? He gave us that new poster and everything. Are you sure Cody is the best person we look to for information? Yeah, well, at the moment he's all we've got. We know barely anything about Sir Galante besides what he told us. That's all we have to go on here. I guess you're right. Okay, save. Probably security system?
Take that!
Let's take a look at that security tape again. What do we see?
Why, I see the defendant.
Presumably on his way into the penthouse. Right, Sarah? Right.
What are you getting at? I see nothing strange.
And therein lies our problem.
What do you mean?
It's not what I see, so much as it's what I don't see. Prosecutor, what is Sir Galante known for dressing up as when he kills his victims?
That's classified.
Nevertheless, somewhere along the line, that information got leaked. And now teenage boys everywhere are able to imitate him to their heart's content. It's a knight, isn't it?
Yes.
Tell me, where in this picture do you see a knight?
I don't.
Finally, some progress.
I know what you're thinking. You're thinking that you finally made some progress. Well, that's not the case.
What, he's a mind reader too now?
And no, I'm not a mind reader. But you're overlooking one very important thing. Just because Galante is famous for his knight armor, doesn't mean that he has to wear it everywhere he goes. Maybe he decided to go undercover this time.
Actually, I have a problem with the idea that this is even one of the Galante killings to begin with.
What?
Nick, what are you talking about? Sir Galante personally confessed to us last night. I know, they'd never believe that. He'd accuse me of making it up to come for the defendant. I'm just trying to buy Mr. Parker some more time.
What do you mean? Of course it was Sir Galante.
How can you be so sure?
The scene fits his current MO to the T. His handwriting is all over it. What?
How did he draw on the crime scene?
Metaphorically speaking, of
something very important is missing.
Disagree? Ha! This is rich. What do you know? I've been chasing after this guy for 3 years. You didn't know he existed until yesterday.
Yesterday was tonight. Detective Waters told me about to know that something very big is missing from the crime scene.
What's missing?
What are we looking for? Truth be told, I'm not exactly sure. I have a very general idea, though.
Tell me.
Galante's mark. We had a chance to investigate the crime scene yesterday. We found nothing out of the ordinary.
Looks like Detective Waters needs some more supervision. He's like a defense attorney onto the scene.
Mr. Williamson, did you know that the mark was not found?
Yes, I did.
However, that's irrelevant. The marks are never found right away. Wait, what?
Galante doesn't leave his marks at the scene of the crime. I never said that.
And I'm sure that Detective Waters didn't either.
Where does he leave them?
Usually in a nearby building.
They always have a photo of the victim on the ground beside them. It makes it easy for us to identify his hits.
That's strange. Why were they so confident that Sir Galante is the killer? They apparently haven't even found the mark yet.
We have other ways of telling when he's killed somebody. It's just never confirmed until we find the mark. What are these ways? Weapon type, position of the body, ferocity of the attack.
That's all circumstantial until you find the mark, though.
Sometimes circumstantial is all you need.
I believe that you're familiar with this concept.
Aren't you, Wright?
Wait, is he referring to that case? Why would he be upset about that?
The prosecution remains convinced that Galante was the culprit here. Unless he can somehow prove that the defendant didn't commit this crime, I see no reason why we can't end things now.
Agreed.
Uh-oh.
Looks like things just got turned around again. Ferocity of the attack. Ferocity of the attack. Hey, you know, I thought it was kind of strange how Wayne had torn open Mr. Rivale's body so much. It seemed like overkill. Now I realize why. It's because he's Sir Galante. A superhero has to be dramatic, so he had to create a dramatic scene. If I want this to keep going, I'm going to need this woman to talk more. Sarah, you found the body, didn't you? Uh-huh. Would you like to say anything about it? Only that it was totally messy.
I'd advise against questioning the witness on the corpse. She tends to get a bit excited.
Hey, that's not nice.
Do I want her to testify some more? Give me the gory details.
As much as I'd like to avoid it, this might be our only chance. The defense requests that the witness testify about when she found the body.
Well, Mr. Williamson, let her speak. Nothing's going to change. But don't say that I didn't warn you.
Mrs. Keys,
Please tell us about your discovery of the body.
Okay. I noticed that Mr. Rivales hadn't left his office for a while, so I went to check on him. I found him dead, on the ground. The knife, the murder weapon, was lying right next to his body. I rushed to call the police right away after that.
You did a good deed calling the police. That's what any good citizen would do.
Gee, thanks. Need I remind you, Your Honor, that this woman works for the mob?
I hate needless banter. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
Do you normally check up on him? I usually only went in if he needed something. He'd call my cell phone if he wanted it. However, that morning, I hadn't seen him since Wayne left. I thought to myself, I'll bet Wayne killed him, don't you know? Where do I even begin to count the number of logical fallacies this woman makes? If you had to guess, she usually phoned me to let me know when they were leaving. But not this time.
He was probably dead by that point.
Yeah, probably. Ouch. This isn't going to help my case.
The defendant entered the room and then left. Shortly after, when Ms. Keys came in, she found him dead. What conclusions are we to come to from this? Well, it would appear that the defendant killed him, wouldn't it? That's correct. This is the only logical conclusion.
When I went in there around 6:15, he was already dead. Probably been that way for a few minutes already.
According to the autopsy, this statement is accurate.
Hold on. What you just said, I think it's very important.
According to the autopsy,
No, not you. The witness. Who, me?
I don't see any other witnesses around here.
Your Honor, I request that the witness add her last statement to the testimony.
Ms. Keys, you heard him.
Okay.
Hold it!
Are you sure about that? You betcha. I saw it on my cell phone. I could see the time from that. I can't remember exactly when Wayne left, but it was just a little before that. About how long would you say? I don't know, maybe a few minutes at most? This is the only opportunity the killer would have had. That brief period between when Mr. Parker left and when Sarah entered the room. As opposed to dead on the ceiling? Oh, you're being silly. You couldn't find a body on the ceiling. Or wait, you could if it was impaled to it with a...
I think that's enough. We don't want to hear any more of your sick fantasies.
I was just offering a hypothetical situation.
I think you mean hypothetical.
Is that what the word is? I always get those two mixed up. Crap, what was the word?
I'm pretty sure what you used isn't even a word.
No, I'm almost certain I saw it in the thesaurus once.
You mean the dictionary?
There's a difference? Something tells me she isn't the type to casually browse through either.
Does this conversation have a point?
No, not really.
Then why are we having it?
Hold it!
Could you tell us more about the knife?
Yeah, it was totally bloody and gross. I think there were still some little pieces of...
No, that's not what I meant.
Huh?
Could you tell us more about... What did the knife look like?
Well, kind of like that one.
Thank you, Captain Obvious. I was hoping to hear more about it from you.
Oh, well, duh. You just wanted to hear my voice some more, don't you?
Sure. Whatever gets you talking, I guess.
It had a rather pretty blade. About a half foot, maybe? It's a shame it was used the way it was.
This sounds very important. Please add it to your testimony.
Okay. It's a very nice knife with a 5-inch blade perfectly suited for tearing through flesh.
Hold it!
Please tell us more about the knife's design. It was a really pretty knife. Look at the handle. Don't you like it?
I guess so. Sure, why not?
What am I saying? It's definitely a one-of-a-kind thing. That's how I'm so sure that it's flames. Kinda gross how it's all covered in blood now, right?
That tends to happen when you stab someone.
Hold it!
When you say right away, you mean immediately after finding the body? As soon as I got over the shock of finding my boss's guts spilled out all over, you know? How much time would you say passed? I don't know, a minute or two? It was pretty disgusting, and I was pretty grossed out.
It would be a reasonable reaction to finding a dead body. The police have a record of the call. We can confirm that Miss Keys is the one who made it.
There's also the security tapes. Security tapes? Yep, I made the call while I was in the reception. There's a video of me doing it.
We can confirm this as well.
It's fine, I guess. I don't see anything wrong with that last statement. So, he totally did it?
Totally.
Find something wrong with this, but we're totally going to lose.
We totally don't want that to happen. I am not joining in on this little fad.
5-inch knife. Save. Present autopsy report. Massive wound from blade weapon.
Objection!
A 5-inch blade, huh? Uh-huh. I can measure it if you want. That's okay. I'll take your word for it. However, there's one thing I can't take your word on. And that's this knife being the murder weapon. What?
I thought the police verified that it was the weapon.
Let's take a look at the autopsy report. It says that the wound is 7 inches deep. There's no way you could create a 7-inch wound with a 5-inch blade. No, you could have, shoved it in all the way up to the handle. No, that can't be true either. The blade of this knife is covered in blood, but there isn't a single drop on the handle. The one thing we can assume from this glaring contradiction is that the killer would have needed to use a much larger weapon than this knife. Oh, right. I think there's still a problem.
What's that, Miss Keys?
Couldn't Wayne, cut him more than once? Could have easily cut that deep. Just use it like a saw, Cut past all that tissue and bone with several strokes.
Well, Mr. Wright?
No, that doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. No, take another look at this autopsy report. It says there was only one cut. That means a sawing motion wasn't possible. Well, Sarah? Sorry, maybe not. Perhaps you have an idea of what the real murder weapon could have been?
Why should she? Are you trying to accuse my witness of murder, Wright?
What? No, he would never do that to me.
If you're going to make accusations, I want to see evidence. Do you have anything to show that Ms. Keys killed the victim?
I didn't exactly accuse her.
Yet.
She did lie about the murder weapon.
Lied? Or was simply mistaken?
I promise you I wasn't lying. I think.
Of course you were. You see, this witness, unlike the defendant, has no motive to lie. I'll grant you that the knife wasn't a murder weapon. Truth be told, I've had my doubts ever since the autopsy was written.
Then why would you present it like that?
I didn't. She did.
Huh?
The true murder weapon will probably never be found.
Well, you proved one thing. That the knife wasn't what killed Mr. Rivales. Yes, but what did that accomplish? I think we just proved that it wasn't. Maybe, I don't know. I think it's still really suspicious that it was all covered in blood and stuff.
There's a strong possibility that the knife was not the murder weapon. However, that does not clear the defendant's name. He was still at the crime scene at the time of the murder.
Oh, right. Like he said. Ah! Power failure was still in there. Better save now.
Objection!
Load. Was that?
Objection!
Load. Present. Ah, here's where I present the blackout.
Objection!
What? Ah, come on. You can't call when there's a blackout. Load. Alright. Press and say if there's something funny, I guess. press it.
Hold
There
it!
we go. Witness! Surely you can see the contradiction you just made in your own story. I can't? Maybe I should point it out for you.
Take that!
Sarah, you just contradicted yourself. According to you checked up on the victim close to 6:15. When did I say that? About 30 seconds ago. You don't remember? Well, maybe I... If you entered the penthouse at 6:15 and called the police a few minutes later, it would be impossible for there to be a security recording of it. How come? If you'll recall, there was a power outage that morning. So it lasted until 6:27. You entered the penthouse around 6:15. There's almost a 15-minute gap between when you entered the penthouse and your call to the police. Come on. What he's saying is that it's obvious he didn't call right away. Oh, yeah. You're right. Maybe I didn't. Sarah, what were you doing during that 15-minute period? I don't know. I kind of forgot. Thou shalt not lie, Miss Keys. Please tell us what you were doing. That is... bleh. Well? Speak clearly. I was looking for my phone. I lost it during the blackout and I was having trouble finding it. I had to wait until the power came back on before I could see it. That sounds like the biggest cop-out answer ever. Sarah, I could accept a small slip-up, but your testimony has shown not one, but two major contradictions. Two? I can't accept that as just coincidence. First, you conveniently lose your phone when you need it the most. And then it turns out it was impossible for the supposed murder weapon to have killed the victim. I guess I was mistaken? I'd say that's also right. I'm going to stop you before you go any further. This woman is innocent. Don't even think about accusing her. You will not throw out this case like that. Throw out? Accuse? I hadn't... I know your tricks. You hadn't, but you were going to. You're just jumping to conclusions. That does tend to be how your trials turn out. What does? You know, accuse the witness and prove they're the real killer. Could I speak for just a moment? She was the only other person on that floor that morning. Maybe. Just like a defense attorney to place the blame anywhere but on their client. I'll place the blame on whoever deserves it. Or on whoever you say deserves it. Excuse me? Mr. Wright, were you about to accuse the witness of murder? I don't actually have anything that connects her to the crime. It would be idiotic to try that. No, Your Honor. Well, then relax. Hey! Shut up and listen to me while I'm talking. Yes, Parker killed him. It doesn't matter whether or not he used that knife. And it doesn't matter when I called the police. He's still the only one who went into the room. There was the blackout. Weren't you listening to me before? I would have still seen anybody coming into that room, and I didn't see anybody. Parker entered, Parker left. Nobody else. That certainly puts a damper on the defense's case, doesn't it? Yes, if the defendant was the only one to come in the room, then he's the only possible murderer. Let's close this case up. There's no reason to make it longer than it has to be. No, not yet. Wait, Your Honor. I request that the witness testify again. No. We still haven't heard a detailed report on the blackout. You mean a detailed report on nothing? We want her to testify on all the suspicious people she didn't see pass through. There had to have been some gap where the killer snuck in. The killer didn't sneak in. He walked right past her. She has testified to this very fact. Crap. Poor Mr. Parker.
I agree with Mr. Williamson on this. There's no reason to hear from the witness again.
Yeah, I'll testify.
Ms. Keys, I really appreciate it if you've left those kinds of decisions up to me.
No, you know, it's okay. I'm totally fine with handling the responsibility.
That's not what I meant.
Let me do it, Mr. Judge. I can tell you all about how it has to be weighed.
The witness wants to testify, Your Honor. Are you really going to deprive her of that pleasure? Why, no, I suppose not. If it means not much to you, I see no reason not to. This is absurd. This will just be a waste of time.
Oh, quiet you.
What?
I'm doing this for you, though, Pooh. So that means this Saturday. Hey, wait! Just agree to it, Nick. Is that really the only way? So, I guess, the testimony, right? Not the blackout, right? Even after the lights went out, I could still see fine. I would have seen anybody coming up the elevator or the stairs. Those are the only two ways into the outhouse. That was the only one I saw during that time.
Not only did the defendant enter the room, it was impossible for anyone else to go in after him without the witness knowing.
Right.
Only one person had an opportunity to attack the victim. The rest doesn't matter.
Right.
Only one person, huh?
Right. This is just great. Things are looking worse than before.
Yes, but this might also be the break that we've been looking for.
If you say so.
Because now I can point out the window in the penthouse.
Hold it!
How could you see without any light?
There's a window in that hallway. The moon gave off enough light for me to see. See? Right here.
That's a pretty small window.
Yeah, I actually think it's kind of tacky to have it in there.
Would moonlight alone be enough to recognize another person?
Maybe not enough to recognize somebody. That's kind of pointless if no one shows up, you know?
I guess so.
Which, I guess, brings me to my next point.
Hold it!
You didn't see anybody else during the blackout?
Nope.
Nobody. Nobody at all?
Nope. You sure about that?
She said no. Stop badgering her. Sustained. We have no reason to believe that she saw anyone else.
I have evidence that proves otherwise. I don't think so.
Ah, there it is.
Hold it!
Could there be some other way? A vent, perhaps?
No, I don't think so.
That's not good enough. Why are we arguing over how somebody might have snuck into the room? There isn't anything to show it actually happened. Nobody else went up there. End of story.
If there was another way in, then her testimony is completely invalid.
It's up to you to prove that then, isn't it? Please continue, Ms. Keys.
You betcha.
Hold it!
There had to have been someone else.
Do we really need to keep pressing this point? She either saw somebody or she didn't. And she says she didn't.
What if there was somebody she couldn't see?
Again with the ninjas. Is this whole trial a big joke to you?
Stop trying to make me look like an idiot.
By making excuses like that, you only succeed in making yourself look like an idiot.
And stop reading my thoughts. Sarah, there has to be some way you missed seeing the killer. But I did see him. It was Wayne. No, the real killer. Aw, look at you. You're so cute when you're angry.
I'd be a lot less angry if you were more helpful.
Sorry, I can't lie in here, you know? Wayne totally did it.
He seems intent on getting Mr. Barker convicted.
Present. There's the blueprints. There they are. Save. Present.
Objection!
I'm sorry, but you're wrong. There is at least one more way to get into the penthouse suite.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, huh?
Objection!
Try taking another look at that map. Getting into that room wouldn't be possible. Not without going past Ms. Keys, at least.
It's you who needs to look again, prosecutor. You're overlooking something very obvious.
Let me guess. The killer magically teleported in. I'm sure you have a crazy answer to give us all.
No, the real answer is very simple.
Take that!
Prosecutor, what did you say this symbol on the map meant?
That's a window. Why?
It just so happens that at the crime scene, this particular window was open.
Why would there be an open window?
Not high up. It would be really chilly.
Exactly.
There's no reasonable explanation for the penthouse window to be open. Unless...
Enough! Yeah. I can think up a dozen good reasons for somebody to open it. The fact it was open means nothing.
I think it does. You wanted to waste somebody to sneak in, and I gave it to you.
Do you even know what you're saying? You expect anyone in this room to buy that some person scaled a 30-story building and then entered one of the windows from the outside? The mere thought of it is absurd. Those windows don't even open from that direction. What? We checked it. It's impossible to enter from the outside without breaking the glass. And, of course, that was intact.
The window was still open though. Somehow, for whatever reason, somebody opened it. Detective Waters and his team were ordered to leave the scene as they found it. So it had to have been open when the murder occurred.
It still doesn't prove that some kind of ninja assassin climbed 350 feet up the side of a building.
No, it doesn't. The window was just the entry point. However, I can prove that somebody else was up there who shouldn't have been. Save. This evidence proves it. What does it prove? Well, it proves something. Alright, load. Crime scene back. Sure. Yep. What is this?
Why haven't I seen that photo yet?
I'm sure you would have by now if you led a certain teenager onto a crime scene.
Don't you dare tell me how to do my job. There's some kind of robot on the roof.
Actually, Your Honor, if I had to guess, I'd say it's a human. And it's the human who killed Michael Ravelas.
You can't prove that person is related to the crime. It's probably just a janitor fixing something.
Really? Tell me, prosecutor,
What kind of janitor would be dressed up like the Rain Slave Dragon? You bring up a good point, Mr. Wright. This figure on the roof is certainly suspicious.
I'd like to remind the court that Sir Galante is said to favor a night-themed motif. Something we can also say about our mystery prowler. Since my client was seen by the witness entering through the hallway, he couldn't be the person on the roof.
You're assuming this knight is the killer.
Even if he was on the roof, how did he make it into the penthouse? Through the window.
That's a good 20 feet from the top of the building. What, was this knight also some kind of human arachnid? Last I checked, people can't climb solid metal walls.
Somebody dressed as Sir Galante was hiding on the roof when the crime happened.
How did he get into that room?
I don't know.
Well, it looks like neither side has the answers to everything. No, I suppose not.
Perhaps it would be best if we extended the trial. The defense is fine with this, Your Honor.
As is the prosecution.
We agree on something.
Very well. Court is adjourned until tomorrow.
And I'll call it here.